Okay, in this lesson I'm going to teach you how to play 5 major open chord shapes. So I'm going to teach you how to play C major, A major, G major, E major and D major. Okay, first of all, if we give each of those left hand fingers a number, so we've got index fingers 1, 2, 3 and little fingers 4. Okay, so the first chord shape we're going to look at is C major. They're called open chord shapes because you're actually using open strings as well as fretted notes to play the chord. Okay, so open C major looks like that. So there we've got third finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, second finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and first finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. And we're only strumming the 5 strings for that chord, so we're not actually playing that 6th string, so just those 5. Now it's important to start with, if you have the thumb on the back of the neck, so like that, and try and angle your fingers, bring your wrist round so your fingers are almost at a kind of right angle to the fretboard, so don't have them too crunched up like that, otherwise you get into all kinds of problems like that. So bring your wrist round like that, and pick the notes slowly as well to start with, just to make sure everything's ringing out nice and clearly. Okay, so that's C major. Next chord's A major, which looks like that. Okay, so we've got the first finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, second finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, third finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, and again we're just strumming the 5 strings for that one, so we're not actually playing that bottom E string, and that gives us that shape. Okay, so that's A major. Next chord shape, G major, which looks like that. Okay, so we've got second finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, first finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, third finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and little finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Okay, so we've got that. And again, we're strumming all 6 strings for that one. So. Okay, and then E major looks like that. So we've got second finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, third finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and first finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string. So all 6 strings for that. Okay, and then the last one, D major, which looks like that. Okay, so we've got first finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, third finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and second finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. And with this one we just strum those top 4 strings, okay? So we're not playing the open 6th or the open 5th string, okay? And that's D major. So there's a good set of open major chord shapes there. We've got C major, A major, G major, E major, and D major. Okay, so have a play around with those. If you check out my website www.phillewisguitar.com, you can actually print off some good quality resource sheets for each of my lessons. So please check them out, and I hope you find it useful. So have a play around with those chord shapes, and I'll see you soon for the next lesson.